points to 7. But Canada have actually won 5 of the last 7 games between these two teams. And this is how they will run out. Omonde is the captain. Mbaka, Ariambo, still a few of the more experienced players fronting up this year. And for Canada, John Moonlight escaped suspension yesterday when it was cited for a tip tackle and it was dismissed. So Moonlight they have a 13th man as well, Caleb Jordan, who will be on the bench for Canada. And this is how they managed to get through to this challenge quarter-final. They lost all 3 games yesterday. Competitive against Fiji first up, but just really couldn't get it going. Greg Clark in commentary, and alongside me is former England star Rob Bickerman. Interesting matchup. These two teams have been regulars on the HSBC Sevens World Series over the years.
It's going to be battle of the big boys here, Greg, that's for sure. John Moonlight, one of them. Zaruba, another of the Canadians. They're going to be matched in size and skill by the Omonde and Mbaka. I expect to see those boys coming to some huge hits.
It's going to be Canada kicking off, and they have a new coach in Damien McGrath, who switched from Samoa for this current series. They missed out on Olympic qualification, Canada, and they're looking to rebuild now, and that has gone backwards off one of the Canadians, but the Kenyans come away with it. And we know they are so dangerous from broken play. And there's Cyprian Kuto taking it to halfway through the hands. Mbaka goes to ground. And the penalty goes against the Canadians. It's a terrific opportunity early on here for the Kenyans. Kuto running onto it, backing himself, getting very close. Desperate defence, but no, he managed to find an opening and he slammed it down. So there's the first try of the match.
Classic Kenyan play here, shifting the ball, trying to fragment the Canadian defence. Big men running hard. Simple physics, isn't it? It's irrelevant if 2 people are on them. He slams the ball down, puts the big right paw over the line. Good finish.
So it's going to be Logonzo trying to add the extras. And it is not successful, so Kenya leading by 5 points to 0. Good start. Kenyans have 2 debutants. They also have a new coach, Innocent Simiyu. What a performance it was by Kenya in Singapore in the last series, winning their first ever cup title.
Go! Yep.
Good take. Douglas, 10-metre mark. Not a lot of room on the short side, and so big piece of play from Canada. And Taga finding the support there of Oriambo. Switch of play back to Mbaka. He gives it to Sakuta. Like the Parks have big man out on the flanks, don't they, the Kenyans? Working the short side. Oriambo. Mbaka. Wide they go to midfield with Gonzo. And a switch again. Mbaka and Oriambo into touch.
Yeah, just running out of space there. But again, typifying how unstructured Kenya are. They don't have a game plan. All they try and do is shift the ball to athletic men who can try and pick off defenders. It's as simple as that, really. So expect to see lots of change direction, lots of direct running, and just asking questions of Canadian defence throughout this whole game.
Luke McCluskey, jersey 5 from the Castaway Wanderers, throwing in for Canada. Could take a Moonlight down to Fulafau. And now Hirayama. And over on the far side, it's Douglas. Can't get away from his man. Some pressure there for McCluskey. And they turn it over again. The Kenyans. And the inside ball is an absolute cracker. And so Augustine Lugonzo was there. Wow, and isn't he happy? Terrific offload from Couto.
I could work out if he's happy or somewhat surprised there, Greg, but definitely, again, their strength gets them through. Big men pushing through. Great work in the breakdown. Odhiambo showing he's not just about try scoring, he can do the graft as well. Keeping the ball alive through the contact, right hand offload, right in the tackle. They are the worst team to play on first game, day 2. They do not let up. They make everything an arm wrestle. Scrappy side, but so much spirit in their side as well.
And Tonga from out wide. Again, the conversion unsuccessful, but it's 10 points to 0. And the team that really thrives on confidence and really get on a roll when they get those early points, so they'll be pretty happy with the way things are going at the moment. Canadian mascot, not a lot to smile about so far. So Kenya, the team that scored, kicking off. Hey, a little bit of a ride there for Douglas. And now they give away the penalty, so the Canadians just can't get anything going at the moment.
It's a big part of the game now, how about people lift in pods. Always secure. You can see how well the grip is on the shorts there. There's no doubt that player is secure. It looks dangerous, but they are so strong. It's like a big shoulder press.
Lugonzo, switch of play. Ball out here to Mbaka. Direct running from Big Willie. And now Kenya giving away the penalty. Holding on, and here's a yellow card. This is, well, a rush of blood to the head there, and the very experienced William Barker throwing the ball away, and that's a no-no.
Absolute zero tolerance on that. I do feel for William Barker there. He thought it was his penalty, so he threw the ball back to their playmaker, but obviously, as the referee see it, you see they're just trying to say, there's the ball, let's go. The old Wiley Fox perhaps bluffing there, but either way, he's on the bench for 2 minutes.
Lusky.
Kenya. Wait. Big gap.
Referee wanting a bigger gap at the line-out. Nori Hashimoto from Japan, one of the new referees, and that is not straight. So it's been a pretty ordinary first half for the Canadians. They just can't get on a roll.
Frustrating very much so, Greg. I think, speaking to David McGrath, he realises it's a transitional point. He's not been in long. For him to really implement his coaching style, it's going to take a bit of time here. Some sort of butchering going onto the strap in here. But they know it's going to take time, that's the point. And when it doesn't go your way, it's very difficult to get out of that cycle.
Brian Tanga and Lugonzo getting it out to Couto for Kenya. Good strong carry again, and the support play is brilliant from Lugonzo. Inside the final seconds of the first half, and a great opportunity, great field position for Kenya. Odhiambo bouncing out of a tackle, getting it to Sakuta. He flings it out the back, knocked backwards. Tanga ups it up to the captain, Andrew Amonde. And then they cough it up, and the Canadians can't control it either, so a scrappy ending to the first half. And 2 tries to 0 at the moment. It is Kenya leading Canada in this Challenge Trophy quarterfinal. Moonlight.
1, 2, 3, Canada.
Canada. They need to really pick up their act in the second half.
They're doing a really interesting, wonderful shots there, right in the tunnel. The team talks there about how it's all player-led. The Kenyans taking control of the game themselves. The Canadians perhaps relaying the messages on. Dave McGrath trying to say what we're looking for, questioning some elements, but definitely when you see change, you need that player focus to drive it through. The leadership of the team, they're the players out there, they're the ones that can make a difference.
Look at those passes completed, 26 by Kenya, only 6 by Canada. The Kenyans, no Collins Injura, 235 tries on the HSBC Sevens World Series. He is the all-time leader, but not here in Dubai. They have 4 Rio Olympics representatives in their squad. They will kick off in the second half. Kenya in the Challenge Trophy quarter-final. And it's a good take by Canada. And it pops out on the Kenyan side. Tanga having a run. And good support play again from Lagonzo. And he flicks it back over to Tanga, who's charging for the line. Where's the support? It's been picked up by the Canadians. And now, a little bit of a chance out here. Hirayama, one-on-one, putting on some footwork, getting away from one. And straight through as he got the pace to get away. The Kenyans are chasing. He pops it back on the inside. They needed a good bounce. They got it for McCluskey, and then he offloaded. And this is what they were looking for. Justin Douglas, the man from Abbotsford, will run it in and score a timely try. The Canadians really wanted to be the first to score in the second half, and they've come up with a 5-pointer.
Yeah, important moment there. And he's been the standout player. It's not been a great weekend for the Canadians in general. John Moonlight turning the ball over, no offside line as there's no ruck, gets the ball, shifts it to space. The man you want to have the ball in this Canadian team is the man just about to get it. Nate Hirayama, his footwork's sensational, bounces through, knows he's got support coming, but look at his composure, constantly looking. Ball goes in two hands, net ball flick, doesn't quite make it, and that man Douglas, he's got wheels, backs himself, flies around the outside, leading the charge for this team.
And the conversion successful from a handy angle. So it's 10 points to 7. And all of a sudden, Canada well and truly back into this contest. Hirayama kicking off, and the bounce is going to fall away of the Canadians. A try score, in fact. Douglas goes to ground, and then a penalty goes to Kenya. Oyu. And Tanga, who's had a busy game in the 10 jersey. Monday. Two captains. Good contest there. Monday, a good tackle. Moonlight. Still there for Kenya. It's gone backwards, so they just have to take it into contact, and another big tackle from Moonlight. Tanga down the blind side, and this is a clear run to the line. Well, they got them napping on the short side. Agassi. In fact, Nelson Oyu it is. So they hit back immediately, Kenya.
Big step back on the inside. When you find inside defenders make the hit, such as John Moonlight did there, very difficult to fill the gap. Picked off the inside.
Conversion successful, so it is more breathing space now for Kenya. 17 to 7. Is that enough? Still halfway through the second half. Challenge trophy. Of course, don't be confused. In the old days, they would have been playing in what we call the bowl competition, but now the bottom 8 is simply the challenge trophy. No longer is there the bowl or the shield or the plate. Moonlight looking for runners and finding Pat Kai up to halfway. Barney's being played here for the Canadians. Hirayama finds touch.
There you go, William Bakker. Phantom of the Opera, but he puts in some big shots. Such a powerful player when he has the ball. Or where he's in defence, imposing man. Slightly scary with the paint on his face.
Smart work. Protect the skin from the desert sun. Hirayama. Crunch time here for the Canadians. Down to Hirayama. And Kay finding a runner, but good defence in front of the sticks by the Kenyans, and they turn it over. Terrific counter-rucking, and away they go again. Well, somewhat away from the action. And running it in now is Mugasi for the corner, and he gets it down. It was a great chase by the man in 13, Khaled Jordan. But you think that might be the ball game now, coast to coast, coming from that turnover.
Well, what a stride out the end there. Cheetah against the Leopard, but all comes from the turnover, slams him down. Look at the physicality, not just one, not just two, but three men there, turning it over. You look up, and Omagazi sees his open wide space. He tries to find the corner. Caleb Jordan, for me, shows character there. Love to see players tracking back, always putting pressure on, but enjoy that moment.
Augustine Lagonzo from out wide, can't add the extras. So it is 22 points to 7. The man doing the chasing there was Caleb Jordan. The reason he's wearing 13 on his back is because he is the 13th man, and that's a new trial that we've got in the HSBC Sevens World Series, all about player welfare. So if a player is ruled out, you can bring in the 13th man, and the player that was ruled out cannot appear again in the tournament. Well, Rugby will be keeping an eye on that just to see if it does help out player welfare. So, a mistake by the Kenyans from the kickoff, and Canada. Only 30-odd seconds on the clock. Time is against them, but can they finish off with a bit of a flourish here? Here's the 13, Caleb Jordan. Looks quite impressive. He's got plenty of pace. He's looking to make the most of his opportunities now that he has been called into the squad. But again, a turnover, and that's been a real problem for the Canadians at the breakdown. So you?
Six.
So the penalty goes to the Canadians, and this could be a good finish. Underwood pulled down 5 metres out. Penalty again to the Canadians. Pat Kay takes it. Moonlight, he's got to back himself. No way through there. Pat Kay floats one over to Underwood. It was an easy target. And it's been picked up, and it is, well, for a moment there it looked like they were away again, but the penalty. And now, surely, this time, over they go, Canada. And Karsten Leitner from the University of British Columbia, the man on debut at this tournament, gets his first ever try. Congratulations to him. But it came way too late in the greater scheme of things.
His supports on the right-hand shoulder, here we are there. Something's going to happen around him. Hits a nice line, but all about the Kenyans' breakdown. That's what's won them this game. They are formidable, they are powerful, they use their strength, and it just suffocates you.
Conversion successful. So Kenya move through to the next round in the Challenge Trophy. And at full time, that was Kenya 22, Canada 14. Day 2 at the Dubai Sevens.